In a recent case in Ontario, the court had to determine whether a marriage contract should be set aside or upheld. In the case, the husband had argued that the marriage contract should be set aside because it was signed under duress to save his marriage and he didn't have any financial disclosure. At the hearing, the judge ultimately found that the contract was valid and the contract provided that each party would be separate as to their own property and there would be no spousal support. Now, the husband, not satisfied with the result, appealed the decision and asked the Court of Appeal to correct it, saying that the judge made a bunch of mistakes. On appeal, the court didn't agree with him and upheld the judge's decision that it was a valid contract. And the court said that the judge made several findings that led to this conclusion. First was that the husband gave evidence that he didn't bother to read the contract. So he also didn't ask for and didn't receive legal advice, but he had the opportunity to do so. The husband also provided evidence that he has experience in legal proceedings and he's read thousands of contracts in the past. He also gave evidence that he wasn't really concerned about the marriage contract because he had substantial assets at the time of marriage. Based on this evidence, the court found that there was no reason to find duress or set aside the contract, and this wasn't a situation of someone needing to be protected from the other party. It was a situation of someone not seeking to protect themselves. So in the case of this situation, the court upheld the decision that the contract should be valid and not set aside. In addition to this, the husband said that it was a mistake not to give him spousal support, and the court disagreed. And one of the reasons are he didn't ask for it. He didn't ask for spousal support in his case or at the original hearing. The court also said that the evidence didn't really support what he was requesting, so they also dismissed this relief. So the court ultimately upheld the contract, dismissed his claim for spousal support, and that was the end of the case.